Saturday, May 13th. I wanted to take a second to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. I wanted to also share with you some things that I've thought about over the last couple of days that I wanted to kind of put some pieces together for you. I'm actually in New York visiting with my dad, and while I was traveling up from Atlanta yesterday, I was reading over some notes because I was taking some notes in my journal and reading over some notes from past things, past events and trainings. And a couple of things stood out to me. There's three pieces I want to put together. There's some things we, as business builders, that we always hear in Advocare. And the first one is that life happens. We all know life has happened to us. Life has happened to people that we try to work with and encourage and help along with their business. But the way I want to put this together is that while I was traveling here yesterday, I was able to, during a layover in Detroit, instead of just being in travel mode, I was able to take an hour and set up a little corner in the airport, plug in my phone, sit down with my notes and make some calls and actually get some activity going. So while life was happening, I was able to work my business. So my point of that is that when you're thinking about Advocare or you're talking about Advocare to somebody and they say they don't have time, realize that it fits together. Advocare can fit wherever, whatever your life is doing. So it's not all or nothing. It's not Advocare or travel. It can be both. So the other part of that, remember, is timing is everything. We hear that one a lot too. So timing for us, whether we can be working this as a business to grow an income, or timing for somebody else when you present to them as maybe as from a 24-day challenge. Is it the right time for that? Is it the right time for them to take on a business for themselves? Because timing is everything, follow-up is absolutely necessary. Because if you speak to somebody and the timing is not now, how will you get back with them if you don't follow up? So this is where I want to encourage you guys to have some sort of simple system that reminds you to follow up with people. Remember who you've talked to and when and what you talked about, so that you can check back. And it doesn't mean, hey, is now the time? Is now the time? It means what's going on? What's going on in your life? What kind of solutions are we looking for at this point in your life? Okay, so life happens, yes, but Advocare fits with your life. Timing is everything when it comes to working this business, and therefore follow-up is 100% necessary. So if you have not focused on that, I know we all focus on talking to new people and sparking people, and that's a big part of our business, but following up with those people multiple times is necessary to grow the business. Okay, so I just want to encourage that. The last thing I wanted to mention to you guys is Success School is coming. It's on July 13th through, I believe, that weekend. So we always say it, Success School is vital to growing your business and to growing personally in Advocare. But I understand this year is going to be even more powerful for the growth of Advocare and the growth as a company and the growth of us within Advocare. So as always, Victoria and I are always here to help you, to answer questions, to help you follow up and to help your team follow up with their people, because that is what's necessary, following up with people below you and below those people and so on. And always remember, guys, stay focused on your why, because that's going to drive you to do these things when it's hard and when you don't feel like it. And always, always remember, what's best for the other person is ultimately what's best for you. Okay? Have a great Mother's Day. Thanks.